And I've been doing this for about 7-8 years. So let's get you current love energy between you and the person that you're talking to. I don't need their initials. I don't need their date of birth. I read by energy. Okay. All right. Let's get current love energy. So what's going on between you and the person that you're thinking about? Are they interested in you? It seems like they're not at the moment. You're getting mixed signals. Where is things going to go from here on? Good current love energy here. So we have letting go of past experiences, past person. Okay. So it's either you or them. If they got out of a connection, it may take some time to really let go of that cycle. And that's why things are kind of like slow moving, not quite sure yet. Okay, forgiveness and learning. I don't think they intentionally are trying to give you mixed signals. It's just they stumbled upon you during their chaos. There's passion and there's like family healing. I feel like they have genuine morals and values, but it's like, how do I navigate through this chaos? I meet someone nice and has a good heart, but it's like, I don't want to hurt you or myself either. Okay. So it's like, you deserve love. You deserve love. Give this connection a second chance. There is something romantic in the air. There is chemistry for sure. But it's like, I want to move slow so that we both don't get hurt, to see if we're compatible, and that's usually normal. It's like when you're in a situation, you left out of a connection, you're going to have these emotions, so you're not quite understanding what they are. All right, so let's get the vibe here. So manifesting your person. So I feel like you two are coming into alignment, and that's where it's like understanding one another, understanding like, not everyone's going to process their emotions or thoughts the same way as you do. Okay. Let's get you the vibe. So it's be you, the person, and then the connection here. So it's coming. It's coming. Good things takes time to grow, and you wouldn't want to rush things because you want things to happen naturally. Allowing them to come naturally within their own will towards you. Okay, so this is the time for you to have an open heart. Open your heart. Relax and receive instead of pushing. Okay, let's get their energy. On a pedestal, so they may feel like you may be too good for them. It's like they may not be good enough for you, and that you could be too good for them. Overthinking, overanalyzing. So I feel like they do that a lot. They may have some air element where it's like, should I or should I not? They also may have some water placements too. Elevator going up. But I feel like it challenges them. Like there's a different perspective when it comes to you. They're not quite sure, familiar with this type of energy because they haven't really seen it before, because they have been in toxic relationships. Resolution that you seek. So the connection, the outcome here is resolution that you seek. I feel like they will be honest with you, like they wouldn't play around with your feelings, taking a risk. So it's like they may even mention like, let's take things slow, let's not rush into things, let's get to know each other. Time to move forward, time to move on. So it's like all you can do is take it one day at a time. All right, so let's go ahead and dive in. What are they thinking? What are they feeling? What are the next actions? And then we're gonna get the interference, good and bad. What could be interfering? Why is it delayed? Or what's going on? Then we get the tea, popcorn scoop, things that you're not aware of that they may be going through, or that you should know about them. Okay. And then we'll get their hidden conversations, divine timing, relationship and love advice, and that will complete your readings. They're definitely going through their emotions for sure, especially with the full moon that already passed. With the wolf moon, which is about being true to yourself, being authentic and honest, letting go of things that no longer serves you. So we have the Five of Swords, the Three of Swords, the Hermit. So they feel this type of competition, like they're not good enough. Competing, heartbreak, Three of Swords. Maybe they're also worried if you're talking to somebody else too. They question. They may not show it. So if you met online or just like, hey, they may contemplate about who are you talking to when you're not talking to me. Because we have like the Hermit mode. They're going through something emotionally with the Three of Swords, the Five of Swords. And I feel like at the same time, they understand where you're coming from too, because you have similar experiences. Like, I don't want to get hurt as well. So yeah, the Lovers, like, can I find true love? You know, it's like they have a very low energy when it comes to that because of their past experience. And it's like, but there's that hope. There's still that hope when it comes to love. But it's like, can I find someone genuine? They're questioning the definition of love. So temperance, so healing is taking place. And I feel like it's for the both of you too. Healing in process. The name of love. So the Justice. So someone could be going through some legal issues, or if they're going like through a divorce or vice versa, but there could be someone trying to pursue some legal actions, where if they co-sign with someone or an apartment or it's a car, it's like they're still trying to dispute that or resolve that. So it feels like they got caught up or stuck into something that they can't really move forward yet. So you could be dealing with the fire element, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, the Emperor, the Chariot, moving forward. They're trying to move forward from their past. They can also be in their fire element. So I feel like in order for them to move forward, they need to get these taken care of first. It could be in some type of authority figure or leadership where they're taking lead. It can also be working in the legal system as well. I do feel like they are interested with the Page of Wands. We have the King of Swords, the Hangman, the Five of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles. They are on guard, you know. King of Swords, like they are withholding their feelings. They're thinking about it. They don't want to show or display you that they're in a vulnerable position right now. With the Ten of Pentacles, so family could be involved. There could be some family disputes, or it's just something going on with family where they're, you know, putting their intention to be able to take care of it. And it could be something with father too, if their father's not in their life as much, or there could be something going on with the father if they like something happened. The Six of Cups, so that's something that, like, you know, they're feeling nostalgic. I feel like the past is still, they're still entangled with the past. And there could be something about children being involved too, or their inner child is acting up, the Seven of Swords. So it's like they're trying to get past that emotion. Let's see. What actions are they going to take here? We have the Knight of Pentacles, the Self, the reflecting, the death and rebirth, so going through transformation. Okay, so maybe they're also thinking about, you know, like how they would feel, because if they have an absent parent, like, are they going to be a good role model? Am I supposed to be a father figure, or can I be a good role model? So it's like they're not probably familiar with that. They do feel like you're very nurturing and caring, like you compliment them, like that's what they need in their life, nurturing, love, and caring, affection. But it's like growing up, they don't really know how to receive love, you know, they don't know how to receive that. So I feel like they're trying to understand themselves, because like there's a new version of themselves like coming up, surfacing, and they're learning how to accept their newer version of themselves and letting go of their past version of themselves, or like they're reflecting, and sometimes that can get in the way. Okay, I do feel like they like your really soft feminine energy, caring. They may also wonder if if there's something, like if they get involved with their independence, will it be jeopardized? Like they want to know for sure, like, okay, can I do this? The Four of Swords. So they could be healing. They could still be healing and allowing you to, you know, heal as well. Let's go ahead and clarify the Seven of Swords. Let's see. So the Queen of Wands, the Four of Wands, the Empress energy. So they don't like them. So their family may not like them, okay? So there could be a lot of family involvement where it was influencing their decision, or her decision that he was with in the past to make during the relationship. So like sometimes they feel a certain way. It's like, okay, is your family getting involved if we're together? So that's what they worry about too. Like they don't want to make the same mistakes. So they're still working on it. They're working on their stability. They're working on being more stable. Making good decisions this year. The King of Wands. So it's like they want to be able to be more patient when making decisions, romantic decisions. Right now it could be very overwhelming for them. I feel like they've just kind of been left out of the dark. They put a lot of work in that other relationship. They put a lot of investment. They feel like, you know, if this isn't love, then what is it? You know, it's like they feel used. So they're questioning, like, why is this happening to me? Like, you know, I was a good person to them. So it's like, I feel like they're just trying to find their happiness. Let's see here. Yeah, so it's like they do want commitment. They do want to have a partnership, but they've been betrayed and hurt in the past. The Ten of Swords. So it's like they're still healing from that connection. But I feel like with time, good things can come to this connection. With time, the Sun card, it can take up to August, Leo season, you know. And if they want a family, they, you know, they wouldn't mind expanding if they don't have their own child or a kid. So they don't mind if you have children. So Three of Cups. So I do feel like within time, things will improve. They will continue to communicate with you. It's just, you have to allow them to step into their masculine energy. They just still need to embrace their solitude. They're just kind of like, you know, they're not used to being, you know, single or alone. Two of Swords. It kind of feels foreign to them. Three of Wands. So it's like watching from a distance. I feel like they're watching your reactions, how you're going to react, and what you say, and if you give them space with the King of Pentacles. So they're going to be like very slow moving. I feel like they are reflecting on the red flags like that they didn't see in the past. So they're learning from their past. That they got involved too quickly without really asking questions. They kind of just put their heart on their sleeves. Okay, so let's see what could be interfering this connection here. And they could be focused on career or themselves, like mentally, like nurturing their mind, their body, and soul. Let's get 5 cards here. Okay. 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 All right. So we have January 13, January 18 could be very significant. Yes. Salty and sweet. Number 3, we have the popcorn. Security and warmth, feeling comfortable and familiar. Obstacles that require resilience and determination to overcome. Mixed feelings of emotions, joy and excitement alongside challenges and conflicts. And then we have August 10, August 15, and number 38, no, not meant to be. So it's like we have a yes and then we have a no. Dunk tank. They're very attractive too. So like they like to, keep their options open too as well. Readily willing to scapegoat you when times get tough. So take things too seriously instead of enjoying lighthearted fun or not taking things seriously enough. So it's like there's an imbalance going through within themselves. I feel like they're trying to find their identity. April 6th, April 11, no, not at this time. We have number 17, Magician. Improving skills or mastering a talent. There's deception or illusion, manipulation, unrealistic expectations. Feels magical when together. Enhanced creativity when a united power couple, able to manifest easily together. So it's like, is this too good to be true? Is this too good to be true? So we have November 27, December 3rd. We have no, not too much chaos. River rapids, unexpected turbulence or emotional turmoil, hot and cold energy, non-committable, leaving you hanging, invoking fear in the other due to own personal insecurities, pressure to be perfect or do the right thing, feeling not good enough, unrealistic expectations. We have May 30, June 4th, maybe later. Okay, so we got the face painting. We have the number 26. So I don't know if I showed you we got the Magician. We have the River Rapids. And then we have face painting. Miscommunication or misinterpretation, personally expressing one's individuality, masking true feelings, putting up a facade or pretense, concealing imperfections, engaging in surface level fun. So from this energy here that I'm feeling, it's like it's a maybe, right? So they're not quite sure yet because they need to get to know you more and not like rush it, okay? And I feel like that's normal when you're going through something. So slow and steady wins the race when it comes to this connection. When I'm with you, I feel at ease and never alone. No matter how tough times gets, being with you always feels like home. We have, I messed up by blaming you for my mistakes and actions. I realize now that I should have taken responsibility. I hope you can forgive me. We got, I created an illusion or identity that wasn't true, thinking it would impress you. But I've come to realize I don't need a false facade to win you over. So I feel like they want to do the right thing. Like consciously, they know like, okay, it's a lot. You know, they could be feeling overwhelmed. Like they like what they hear from you, like the conversations, and they pull back because it becomes real, like, oh, you know? And they don't know if they can handle that right now. So I had a lot of insecurities, and I expect you to fill those voids. It was wrong of me to put those expectations on you. I don't think they did it intentionally. I try to have my true feelings for you, but anyone knows me who knows me knows how deeply I care about you. But they do love hard. July 5th, July 10th, yes, but temporarily. So we do have like the fireworks. Fleeting moments and quick exchanges, undeniable chemistry and attraction, mesmerizing, makes a significant impact in your life, but may be short-lived. Desire to get up close and personal, but could be risky. It has a bad reputation. So it's like, through our tough times, or through our times together was brief and our love didn't last as long as we hoped. I acknowledge our chemistry was undeniable. I may never experience such an intense connection again. So it's like, an opportunity, like, should they take it, or should they just allow things to unfold? And I feel like they want to allow things to unfold and not rush into it. So let's get the tea, popcorn, and scoop. It's been a while since I used these decks. What could have been going wrong, and then the scoop, the epiphanies. Okay, so let's take a look here. What else that you need to know? Queen rising. Okay, step into power, praise coming out spotlight. So it's like they find you very attractive. They wonder if you're just gonna use them for money or take advantage of them. Dirt digging. They're trying to find, like, okay, is there anything wrong with you? Looking for dirt on you, or vice versa. And they may even test you too, to see if, you know, what you do. Inside a scoop, a closer look, nosy up in your business. So if you have social media, they may be going through that, or are they just trying to find anything that they can make an assumption about you. Kissing ass. I do feel like when they do something wrong, they will make it up. Kissing ass. Wolf in sheep's clothing. So I feel like they want to be their true self, and it may feel like it's breadcrumbs, right? It may feel like they're not giving much. They have at one point give you a sign where like they were really interested, but then pulling back because of their past pains, their hurt. Like they want the relationship or the connection, but they're not quite there to take responsibility yet. They're not quite there to show up. I think it's more of like, I don't want to be each other's rebound, and want to protect like your image and reputation and their own. Fake flexing, extra triggers. So I do feel like they're trigger about finances. They're trying to fix their financial life. Screenshots, getting evidence, proofs, and facts. So from the sign line, so someone could have been blocked, or someone may have blocked them, or you may have blocked other, like if you have an ex being blocked. So they could be working on blocking, you know, removing images, photos of their past, screenshots, getting evidence for like ready for like any court appearances. Not like be you or them on their end or your end. So we have unbothered. I feel like you've been through a lot and you understand where they're coming from. We do have like the jackpot, like they did come across you unexpectedly, the boss daddy. I feel like they're just working on like their bad habits, any like addictions, toxic energy that they need to release. They don't want to be in a toxic relationship again. Yes, a bad reputation. So it's like they don't want to be seen that way. I feel like they have this persona or like an image that they show, but because of the past relationship, it's been like tarnished, and they're trying to get their reputation back up. Like someone may have stole like their life. They feel like it's a thief or money, you know. So if they've been kind of like ghosting or disappearing in and out, it's more of their pride and ego. Pride and ego may get in the way. Dirty offer. I think like, I feel like they just don't want to be serious right away, right? So if you're willing to be open to getting to know them, then they're gonna come in and out. Nightmares. They have a hard time sleeping at night, played out. They're just really tired. They are really tired. So someone could be going through a bankruptcy. We have fake accounts, wasting time. You may be waiting just because you could be going through your own cycles as well. And that, you know, there's other things that you have to focus on too. And that could be a good thing for too busy winning. So it's like when you're focusing on yourself, you're not going to realize when they come in and out. It's just kind of happen naturally. So what could have caused things? What could have been went wrong? In it for the status, so it's like X keeps coming in between. Like they do see potential and what you can bring to the table, but there's like the past could be also coming in and interfering. Not knowing how to converse with you or them, especially when it comes to feelings. They get scared. There could be some type of assumption or insecurity. Like they find you very attractive. Like, oh, there could be a lot of people coming towards you, and that you may have options. So they can feel certainly like jealous. Blowing up the phone 24/7. So there's like, if you have people that you're still talking to, it's like they don't want to feel insecure, so they pull back. They're afraid to admit that there is something there, that there's like that love is there, like something's there between you two. Now texting other people, there could be concern. Time passed and still no commitment. So if it's a recent connection, I feel like the next 3 months is going to be very crucial. And this is where you have to not like be the one initiating all the time, and just kind of see what happens. And you may even got turned off by their lack of motivation too. So it's like you have your own expectations. And they can also be playing victim or having some type of excuse. But they're responding from low vibes, okay? So I feel like they're still navigating how to handle certain things in their life. I don't think it's necessarily something wrong with you. They're just not happy where they are right now. Tell me more, please. But then at the same time, they have this obsession. Jumping to conclusions too quickly. I feel like they do that to self-sabotage themselves. Catfish. Someone's not who they appear to be. So obsession. Jumping to conclusions. Obsession at the same time. Someone's obsessed with you. And that could be more likely why they pulled away too. They don't want to get too attached, because then they get too attached, they act funny. So we have leveling up. You're leveling up in life. So focus on what you can control. Focus on what you can do. Guidance. You're currently being guided. So this is kind of like a testament, or like the universe is testing your commitment to yourself. Just be cautious when it comes to this connection. You don't want to risk getting yourself hurt, or risk to the point where it becomes toxic. Sexual fantasies. Someone has been having sexual fantasies about you. Less is more. Rumors. So there could be rumors being spread, or maybe you heard something or you found something. Relax. Clear your mind. Clear your mind. This is the new year, right? So clear your mind. If you are fixated so much on why they're not responding and what are, like what's going on, it's going to be a dead end. You're going to continue to make yourself worry more. So this is the new year. Something significant about this holiday. New you. Redirect your focus, reflect on what you need to do, and reset. Open another door. Things are not working out, and maybe that may mean just giving them more space, because there's some confusion that needs to be cleared out. Purify your energy and aura. Use that space to take care of yourself. Wherever you're going, if they're meant to be in your life, then they're going to continue to stay. If they're not meant to be in your life, they will be removed out of your life. But then this is teaching you to have patience, to focus on healing your own heart, and focusing on your family, right? Gratitude. Show more gratitude. Like gratitude be your attitude. So I wish you the best. So I feel like they're just not in a good place. And I feel like it's more of their own reflection that is showing up here. So like, why are they, disappearing, ghosting, or just being minimal? Let's get 5 cards here. So every time they pull away, or they're not responding as quickly. Circumstances. Immature. Distraction. Immature, I feel like more of like they're just not familiar on how to handle it. We have pessimism. Immature, okay. So circumstances, it says, even though it was difficult for me to go with you, I know that it's for the best. Like you deserve better. We have immature. I was trying to impress my friends by showing them I didn't care. I didn't want to appear weak to them. So it's like, maybe there are outside factors that are saying like, hey, are you sure you're ready for love? You know what happened in the past, So I feel like when they pull away, they're just trying to take control of themselves and not be controlled. So I feel like there could be control there, trying to control themselves to not fall in love fast. Distraction. I'm focusing on work at the moment. Don't have time for anything else. I'm gonna be focusing on, work, so they can get their mind off things. Pessimism. I felt like I would never meet your expectations. Questioning if they're able to be that person for you. Give sincere apology. I do feel like they will apologize or let you know. Romantic gestures, kissing up to you. So in their own time, I feel like they will be letting you know where they stand. Ghosted, silent treatment, feeling left out, lack of closure. This is something you can't really control. They need time to figure things out. We have the twin flames, transformative love, mirrored souls, intense soul connection. And it just may mean they just don't want to get so attached to you, because like there's a strong energy, but somehow they always want to come back, like gravitate towards you. Protection, cautious, guarded, apprehensive, hard to open up. Like they could be guarded too. And this also could be like lust, not love, friends with benefits. And I feel like they don't want that to happen. They want to be able to be genuine. Past life connections, ex old friends, past life influence, soul contracts, still dealing with your past. Taking a short break, travel, we have a vacation, getaway, emptiness, feeling emptiness. So someone could be going on a road trip or some type of vacation to heal or needing some type of break. Someone could be seeing a therapist. Prolonged grief, suffering a loss, deeply affected. Memories, the Maroon 5, memories. Sucker for love, easily deceived, ignoring red flags, enjoy the idea of love. So it's like, yeah, like, and they know that, and that's why they pull away. Loneliness, feeling secluded, cut off, soul searching, trying to find their way back into the world. How do I live again? How do I move forward after being in long-term relationships? Hopeful, optimistic, inspired, clear head space. The High Priestess, inner knowing. Listen to your intuition. This is probably where you want to move forward. Just and do what's best for you. It'll be a very long wait, time to reconsider, losing hope, feeling pessimistic, but it's like letting go, surrendering, victory. When you do that, I feel like they will gravitate to you more when you pull back. Waiting to conquer. So say career focus on taking care of yourself. We do have wedding, marriage, commitment, life partner. And if they know that, you know, you don't care, like, not like you don't care, but you're going to live your life and move forward and, you know, go through your own healing, I feel like that inspires them to be like, I don't want to lose this person to chase you. So wedding, so it's like you have to set boundaries for yourself. They will be coming in. Wow, I feel like if you haven't really heard from them lately, they will be coming in fast. Like time is clicking. Okay, so the truths and lies here, and then we'll get their hidden emotions, conversations. Someone knows what's going on, so there could be some secrets that they haven't really quite shared. Maybe they're like scared of what you may think about them. If they are planning to go like bankruptcy or doing something fun, like where they have to start over, they might withhold some information, tell you some truth, but not the whole truth. Okay. Your best friend is rooting you on the sidelines. Also, your friends may have mentioned something or just like, hey, just take it slow. Don't rush into things. Your ex-partner is trustworthy, but still look out for your kids. So there could be, when it comes to you, there could be some things that where you're trying to work out on co-parenting. And there's stuff that you need to focus on there too. Trying to, you know, be more cordial. And if there's any legal actions, child support, anything like that, there's some things that, you know, the universe is like, okay, first you got to take care of this, you know. Eventually down the road, they will start choosing you and get to know you more when you just meet at their level, at their capacity, you know. So their emotions will get divine timing. We got repairing, so I feel, I'm sorry, I fear you won't forgive me and like let it go, but I want to fix it. So I feel like, you know, they will come around. It may not be right away, but could be in a few months, like, hey, I'm sorry, I was going through something. That's when they have a more clear mindset. I'm different. Stop comparing me to what you're used to. I'm not going anywhere. I'm here to stay. So it's like, I feel like they will eventually prove themselves. We have the past. We're focused on what the last person did and it's getting in the way of us. So there could be past, like, hey, comparisons. Sometimes they could be worried about that. Beginning stages. I like when we talk for hours, just like we're teenagers in high school. It's like the conversations that you two have. For, to them, is like teaching them to be more vulnerable. It's deep. Insecure. Our love doesn't stand a chance with temptation always around you. So they have their own insecurities there. Anticipation. I've been waiting to ask you something. I hope I'm not disappointed. Love attract love. Falling in love. I'm ready to settle down with you. I'm in love with you. So it's like, yeah, that could be a scary feeling that they fall in love fast. And that could be also another thing too. They do fantasize about you. You don't know, but I have a pair of your sexy underwear under my pillow thong. So they do fantasize like what underwear you're wearing. So let's go ahead and get you divine timing. And things will progress in the connection. So it's July, so I feel like summertime. Summertime is when things will progress. Next full moon, it'll be in the next full moon. It's the snow moon, February 1st. So you'll probably hear from them again. If you haven't heard from them lately in February. Or things will progress during that time. And then August, so July. So I feel like this is going to be like a summer love blossom. Stop obsessing first. There's some things that you two can take care of. Something about tomorrow. They may receive a text from them tomorrow. And then take a break. Don't rush it. This is, a new year, 2026. You don't want to rush in with like toxic energy. It's like, okay, stop stressing or obsessing, and just, take it like hard. You two are going through something and patience is needed when it comes to this connection. So let's get you relationship and love advice, and that will complete your reading. Oh, let's get the places too. So beauty salon. So you may have got like a hair done or vice versa. A haircut. We have the rain house with cleansing, and we have the desert. So balance is going to be key. So these two could be very significant here. Rain and desert. Balance. I feel like you two complement one another. Countryside. So there could be like, I don't know if there's like, if you two are at a distance or like someone prefer like the quiet side, or there's something about countryside coming from. They have a different environment. Laundromat, so with cleaning, cleansing. Someone could be doing laundry, something with laundromat, river, and forest. I feel like the river, forest, and like if they like to go hiking or like taking walks, fishing, that could be meditative, helps them come back to their higher self, like that help, like healing. Nature heals. And then someone could be going on a cruise ship, or have been in one, rooftop. There could be also like a date coming up too. It's like, hey, let's meet up. Road trip, date, meet up, or remembering that moment that you two had together. Whether it's a conversation, like something that you made them feel, that ignite their spark. So let's get your relationship advice. Get you 3 relationship advice, and then that love advice. That will complete your reading. So avoid the word commitment. They have fear of being tied down. Open yourself to love. Keep your options open. Be yourself, not what they want. Avoid the word commitment right now. If they choose to commit, it will be their decision. You'll have to decide if it's worth the wait or if it's best to move forward. Open yourself to love. Learn how to open up and allow yourself to feel deeper emotions. Closing yourself off will rarely lead you to the fulfilling relationship that you want. Be yourself, not what they want. You shouldn't have to pretend to be someone else to win their love. You are perfect just by being you. They want a partner who stands out from the rest and not cater to them. So have good boundaries. So the verdict is like, okay, let's get the verdict here. It's mutual. We got it's mutual, dreamy, and secret. So I feel like the feelings are mutual. In case you're wondering, yes, I'm feeling it too. Dreamy. No, you're not dreamy. Yes, I'm real. Secret. So I feel like there's secrets here where it's like, you know, this is where allowing them to be them, getting to know each other, not overwhelming them with information, just kind of like not rushing things. There's something I haven't been completely honest with you about. Okay, so that will be revealed eventually. And that's something where like you'll have to decide if that was what you want to do, like move forward or continue to talk to them about or understand it better. 3 cards, 3 cards, 3 cards. So the past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. Look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. So it's like, I feel like they withhold their feelings just because they're trying to make sure, like, okay, if you're too compatible, is this right for us? Do we fit each other's lifestyle? Is this the right time? Because of what's going on between us, like your past and their past. Okay, so hopefully that resonated for your love. Thank you again for choosing me as a reader. Really appreciate it. And good luck with everything.